Hey guys, how you doing? It's that time of year again, the yearly recap for the PSG Talon team. So I want to run through a number of different topics today, so let's just get into it. Obviously, we've had some big changes heading into 2024. It's the first time we've significantly re-rolled basically the entire roster. I would say performances this year have been good. Domestically, obviously, we won 2 championships, which was amazing. However, on the international stage, obviously, we had some moments which were a little bit lacking. But that's okay. I think overall, the plan that we're building with many of the young players that we have won't happen straight away. It will take some time, but overall, we're confident that the foundations we've built with certain players that we have, not only within the senior squad, but the academy squad, will put us in a fantastic position heading into 2024 and beyond. I think the best moment for me in 2024 was to finally have an offline finals again for the PCS. I think it's been a long time waiting, and obviously with COVID and all the different issues that we've been facing within our ecosystem over this period of time, it was nice to finally see fans live. It was nice to finally host an event live, and it was great to see everybody come. We really do appreciate everyone that came and supported us and CFO and the PCS in general. And we hope that we can see more of these type of activations going forward, heading into 2024 and beyond. A lot of you guys have been asking about the LJL joining the PCS. I think overall, while we've seen a lot of, negative chatter initially, I think longer term, this move makes the most sense. The reason being is that I personally feel that the PCS, Australia and Japan individually by itself are too smaller markets to be able to monetize correctly, and building a product similar to what the LEC has, where it's brought together multiple leagues from multiple markets into technically what we would call a super league, I think is very exciting. If you put the viewership numbers together of these 3 leagues and potential other leagues within Pacific that may be joining, I think this becomes a very interesting league. If the teams are willing to expand those audiences into new fan bases in Japan, in Australia, and Western audiences, I think it only can be beneficial for the PCS and support the teams that are investing in developing and growing teams within this region. Just to address a question sort of around our objectives of winning an MSI or Worlds in the next 5 years, this doesn't change. This is still our objective. We're an ambitious organization, and if our goals are not that lofty and that large, then why are we even doing this in the first place? As I've mentioned in previous videos, we have a significant focus on developing young talent. I think with certain players like Azi and Junja, we've seen significant jumps in their performance for this year, and we only expect that will continue to increase going into the future. At least in my eyes, that teams within the PCS invest in younger talent, provide a framework for them to grow and develop, and give them a stage in which they can play against the best in the world. And you won't see those results happen straight away. We feel like this will take time, but we're committed to developing and growing this in the long term. And hopefully Corky can get some of those drafts right, and we can win some more games in the future. So regarding Maple, we've initially, after we finished our Worlds campaign, obviously it was a little bit disappointing losing to BDS 3-2, really hoping that we felt that this year we had a really, really good chance to make it into the later stages of the tournament, but unfortunately that didn't work out. It is what it is. There's nothing we can control about that. That's done. Maple, obviously having played professionally for such a long period of time, was looking to take a break or if not retire. But we really value Maple's leadership. We really value Maple's shot calling, and we really value Maple's views and education and leadership around the game. And we felt with the young squad that we have, and also some young mid laners such as Hongsword that we still want to continue and nurture and develop, that having Maple an additional year will help us transition this team as some of our younger players grow older and more experienced. So having him there is vital. He's a great leader. He's a great example for a lot of young players, and we felt having spoken to him for an extended period of time that, we just wanted him to stay one more year just to help us grow and develop this squad. And he finally agreed to that, which was something we're very happy and proud about, that he'll be joining us for the 2024 season. In regards to Betty and the ADC position, during our off-season, we've been testing out a number of different players for this particular position. We felt the chemistry was stronger with Betty, and furthermore, we feel like as we develop further into the long term, he is capable to grow with this squad further. And so this is the reason why we decided to go with Betty. We've also been hearing a lot of rumors about CFO building a super team heading into 2024. All we can say is bring it. We love it. The more competition that we have within the PCS, the better. I think the fact that CFO is investing significantly into building this team. We're very happy about that, and we think it's good for the PCS region to increase viewership. They're obviously bringing back apparently some massive names from the LPL, which I think is very, very exciting and can only help with the PCS in regards to viewership, fan base, and making the league a bit more competitive. I mean, we don't want PSG Talon winning every single year, so having some additional competition is always good. So we really do appreciate and excited to see how the league progresses into next year. Unfortunately, we can't have two PSG teams playing in the senior division, and we completely understand and respect Riot and Carrie's decision for that. We will still invest into academy team. We are still looking for young academy players. Not all of them will stay into next year. Obviously, some of them are looking for senior opportunities, and we feel that makes sense for them. We will look for homes with them, and we will allow them to explore opportunities throughout the league. I think if there's a change in format, that might be helpful. But overall, with the introduction of the LGL and the structure of the split into 3 phases, I think it's a positive move. It will create more regional rivalries and build more hype around the entire Pacific region, which we think is very, very exciting. And overall, I think the progress and the moves that we're making in regards to the consolidation of the league around Pacific region can only bring more opportunities, more eyeballs, more commercial opportunities, and in turn bring bigger players into our region, which can only be positive for the other 2 things that I mentioned. That's a wrap, guys. Thanks for listening to me ramble about our 2022-3 season and everything that we're looking forward into 2024. As always, we want to say a massive thank you to all the fans who've supported us, both domestically and internationally throughout this period of time. Without your love and appreciation, we wouldn't exist, and that's something that we're forever grateful for. So on behalf of all the staff here at PSG Talon, thank you, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and see you in the 2024 season.